It's 6:30 a.m. in a quiet Phoenix suburb. Hal Elrod wakes up, feeling crushed. Just months ago, a near-fatal car crash left doctors doubting he'd ever walk again. But here he is, determined. Instead of wallowing, he's crafted a morning ritual, taking moments to breathe, affirm, and visualize. What if you could rewrite your entire day, every day, just by changing how you start it? Hal's miracle morning isn't about magic. It's about unlocking a secret chamber inside you, where energy, focus, and motivation are waiting. Today, you'll discover that secret and how it can rewrite your whole life. Before Hal became a morning ritual guru, he hit rock bottom. Let's see why his downfall set the stage for a revolution in how you greet the day. In December 1999, Hal Elrod was driving on a desolate highway outside Phoenix when a drunk driver smashed into him head-on at 70 mph. Broken bones, a shattered pelvis, and doctors telling him he might never walk again marked the bleak beginning. But instead of surrendering, Hal devised a morning routine, a daily lifeline to rebuild his mind and body piece by piece. That moment of despair became a launchpad for the miracle morning movement. But what exactly was in that routine? Hold that thought. Imagine your morning like the soil before planting seeds. Without good soil, seeds wither. With fertile ground, they flourish. Morning rituals serve as that fertile soil for your mind and spirit. They aren't just habits. They're the reboot button that clears mental fog, sharpens focus, and fuels motivation, priming you for everything ahead. Without that foundation, your day's productivity is like a phone stuck at 3% battery, begging for a charge. Here's the twist. Waking up earlier isn't just about time, it's about claiming control. People who own their mornings don't just survive the day, they command it. Studies show morning risers are more optimistic, proactive, and healthier. Hal's unexpected insight. Transform your morning and you transform your life trajectory faster than you'd imagine. Hal didn't randomly pick habits. He distilled centuries of wisdom into 6 power moves he calls SAVERS. Let's unpack each and see how they plug into your brain like a power strip. One piece of the miracle morning is silence, simple yet transformative. Hal practices 5 minutes of meditative breathing or intentional stillness every dawn. Imagine a lake before sunrise, water undisturbed and glassy. That silence clears anxiety's clutter and sharpens your senses. Hal says this daily pause rewired his panic into peace, a reset button before noise and distraction flood in. But how does such quiet power your whole day? Affirmations are words strung so tightly, they snap your brain into new reality. Hal writes out positive statements, like a contract with himself, affirming confidence, health, and success. Think of affirmations like planting flags on a mountain. Repeating them daily tells your subconscious where you're headed. Like a compass for your mind, they dissolve old doubt and wire new belief, one brave phrase at a time. Visualization flips the switch from passive wishing to active seeing. Hal vividly imagines goals as if they're already true. He pictured walking again after his crash, step by painful step. This mental rehearsal activates your brain's future self circuits, literally priming your body and mind for performance. When you visualize success, your brain treats it as rehearsal, a covert training session that catapults you toward real achievement. The next 3 SAVERS are about action and growth. They move you beyond mindset to body and knowledge. Here, why skipping them stunts transformation. Hal starts his day with at least 10 minutes of exercise, sometimes jumping jacks, other times push-ups. When you raise your heart rate first thing, you flood your brain with dopamine and serotonin, natural mood boosters. Hal found this simple move rescued him from mornings of groggy procrastination. It's like revving a car engine. Once warmed, you glide smoothly all day, ready to stop dragging into your day and start powering through it. Next, Hal carves out time to read a few pages of personal development or business books, not novels or social news. This isn't mindless scrolling, it's feeding your brain premium fuel. He likens reading to sharpening an arrow before shooting. Every page expands your horizon, enhances your skills, and primes your problem solving. Skipping this is like going to war with a dull spear. Finally, Hal writes, journals, notes, gratitude lists, all designed to solidify growth. Writing is the glue that binds insight and action. It's like drawing a map of your progress. Reflection reveals hidden patterns and clears mental clutter. Hal's breakthrough came when journaling helped him spot what truly mattered. Your pen turns chaos into clarity, making growth tangible. Turning the miracle morning into a daily ritual is simple, but sticking is the real test. Hal uses habit stacking to keep you riding the success wave, no matter your past streaks. Hal discovered that new habits fail when treated like isolated chores. Instead, he stacks them onto existing ones like linking paper clips into a chain. For example, after brushing teeth, he pauses for 5 minutes of silence, the anchor habit. This tiny cue triggers the whole sequence effortlessly. Habit stacking leverages the brain's love for patterns, turning what once felt forced into an automatic flow. The catch: without these anchors, your miracle morning stays a whim rather than a lifestyle. The key to habit sticking: start so small it feels laughable. Hal recommends just 1 minute of meditation or a single push-up when beginning. This counters the all-or-nothing trap and sidesteps procrastination. Those micro-wins stack rapidly, snowballing into real transformation. Imagine a snowball rolling downhill, tiny at first but soon unstoppable. You're not rebooting your life overnight. You're building momentum, one microscopic step at a time. Beyond routines, Hal urges you to craft your morning identity. Don't just say, "I want to exercise." Say, "I am someone who moves daily." This identity shift rewires motivation from external effort into internal belonging. Your brain no longer asks, "Should I?" but "How can I?" This subtle flip moves a tedious chore into a natural extension of who you are, and that's where real change lives. You've got the roadmap. Now, what if tomorrow you woke up as your best self? The miracle isn't myth, it's your daily choice. Hal's proven formula floods you with energy, focus, and motivation by simply restructuring your morning. Instead of hitting snooze, you jumpstart brain chemicals that fire up creativity and clarity. Thousands across the globe report waking up energized instead of exhausted, and that's the secret weapon to turning intention into action. Imagine waking tomorrow feeling unstoppable, just from shifting your first hour. What makes this routine a game changer is its ripple effect. By addressing your mindset, body, and purpose first thing, every part of your life buds and blooms. Relationships get attention, work performance improves, and health habits solidify. Hal calls this synergy, the whole far greater than the sum of its parts. Your miracle morning doesn't just improve your AM, it upgrades your entire life narrative. Here's the final push: commit to just 30 days. Hal guarantees that if you stick, you'll notice profound shifts. Your energy levels soar, stress dips, and focus sharpens. No gimmicks, just daily investment. Like saving pennies that turn into fortune, these mornings compound into unstoppable momentum. The blueprint is in your hands, the clock ticks. Will tomorrow's sunrise find you awake and alive to your potential? Remember that early Phoenix morning when Hal faced his darkest moment? That crisis birthed the miracle morning, a ritual that rewires your entire day before it even begins. Now you've got the blueprint. Tomorrow, try just 1 minute of silence, 5 minutes of movement, or a single positive affirmation. Don't overhaul your life at once. Start where Hal did, small, intentional steps that stack into transformation. The sun rises every day without fail. Why not rise with it and claim your full potential? Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.